What would you say are a few key things that anyone going through a horrible breakup can do to overcome that with more grace?
I would say the pain doesn't mean they were special.
Ooh. Wow.
This is how you're going to get over them. Step 1. Feel your feelings, okay? Eat the ice cream, listen to Adele, and watch sad movies all day if you have to, okay? 2. Make a list. This step is essential to make sure that you don't text them, you're not tempted to call them, and you're not romanticizing the relationship and only seeing the good parts through all the nostalgia.
When one of our loved one dies, it feels like the end of the world, right? But after a few years, why don't we feel the same intense pain? Let me tell you why. Because we have accepted that they are never coming back. Acceptance is by far the most important and hardest step in the healing process. It's natural to feel sad, so allow yourself to express those feelings. Cry it out. This process is crucial because once you have cried and asked all the questions, it will help you accept the breakup. And there are a few things you need to avoid. I want you to stay away from drugs, rebound relationships, and sad music.
This is how you're going to get over it. Write down everything that they did to you. Write down every time they made you feel bad. Write down every time you thought they were cheating. Write down the messages you probably found in their phone. Write all the bad stuff down. Write it all down. You're going to start getting mad. You're not going to want him back. You're like, what am I doing? I'm so stupid. I'm just being lonely. I'm just being lonely. That's all. Shoot, I need to go out and do much better because I can't believe I remember that message that I found in his phone and those pictures. You're going to get mad all over again. And you're going to say, what am I thinking? What if I keep finding this stuff after I take him back? Would you take him back after he's been with another woman who he still has contact with, who he could sneak off with at any second and go cheat with her again? The only reason you want him back is because you feel stupid. You feel stupid because you probably gave more than you received. And you feel like more is owed to you. And through being in a relationship with this person who messed over you, that you're going to get your compensation. But what you're really going to get is them using you even more and draining you even more. And then you're going to have to prove yourself and give even more than you were given in the first place. So you're basically just begging to be drained even more when you go backwards. It's like, oh, you didn't learn your lesson the first time? Okay, let me teach it to you times 2 this time. Let me teach it to you times 2 since you didn't learn the first time. Let me go ahead and show you who I am times 2. The truth is, you really don't want this person back. What you want is this person to miss you and to feel the pain that you felt. What you want is basically to be with this person again until you get sick of them again, then break up with them again. Okay? That's what you secretly want. You want another try so that you can understand why you broke up in the first place.
If somebody broke up with you and you can't let them go, it's your fault. Okay? It's y'all's fault for doing that, for letting yourself give everything. You shouldn't give everything. Why would you give everything and they give you nothing? That's silly. Silly.
Okay, well, learn this if you're heartbroken. Let me tell you something. Most relationships don't end in marriage. Let me repeat that. Most relationships don't end in marriage.
Hi y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Sis on Space, and on my page we talk everything girlfriend. So we learn, laugh, and grow together. And I'm here to help women with the knowledge I have. So do your research on everything I say. Try it out before you actually believe everything, okay? Let's get right into it. Today I'm talking about the topic of how to lose feeling for someone you love, or someone you've loved. It could be an ex, it could be an old friend, it could be anybody that you want to lose feelings for, and how not to do it next time. So as human beings, when we love something, we get very deep in it, and our body release all kinds of chemicals and hormones to attach ourselves to that thing. We've all been in bad relationships, or relationship whereby we have like our souls tied to that person. I don't know if everybody knows what soul ties are. It's basically when you have like very intimate relationship with someone and you can't get over them. So maybe you want to get over somebody. I am here for you, okay? The first point in getting over somebody or to lose feelings for somebody is to face it, admit it, and get through it. There is no way you can get through anything, and I'm saying it with my chest, and I say this whilst holding your hand. You can't get over anything if you don't face it and you don't admit you're hurt and you don't go through it. This is what it looks like. In order to get to the light at the end of the tunnel, you have to go through the tunnel, right? It's the same as pain. When you lose someone, it's very painful. Let's admit it. It hurts. It's not nice. It hurts. It breaks our heart. So you have to find a way to get over it. And the only way you can get over it is to face the fact that you lost this person, or the another person you met a year ago, or some months ago, or some weeks ago. Once you accept that you've lost this person and they're not the same person and they don't love you anymore, look, tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself that, okay, this is the truth. This person doesn't feel the same for me anymore. I mean, if that's what you're going through, don't lie to yourself, okay? Don't believe what your friends are saying. You know the kind of relationship you're in, so sit in it and then analyze. I have a video on how to tell if a guy likes you. So if you go to that video and this guy isn't showing signs, or he stopped showing those signs, probably because he lost feelings for you, okay? And then sit down with yourself and analyze the fact that this person doesn't love you anymore. Go through the pain, admit it, like tell yourself the truth. Okay, this guy doesn't love me anymore, it hurts, but I like myself. And accept yourself as you are, and accept that he's not the one for you, okay? And cry and get through it. So you have to face it. I faced it. I admitted it, that it's no more, it doesn't exist anymore. And that was past, and I went through it. And after you get through that, then the second one is look at it in a positive way. That's the second one. See this breakup as a step closer to move to your soulmate, your husband. So this is how I believe it works. Like, there are people who will teach you lessons before you meet the right one, right? So some people might meet 2 people before they meet the right one. Some people might meet dozens of people before they meet the right one, because they don't hear. Some of your ears, you don't hear. You have to go through it over and over like 100 times. And there's some people who they just meet the right one and that's it. They learn all their lessons with that person. And not all of us are fortunate. So maybe you're supposed to meet 5 people to teach you a good lesson before you become perfect, or at least you have to be the person that the one you are meant to be with, okay? So anytime you lose one person, just know you are a bit closer to meeting the right person. So that is the positive way you need to take it. A breakup, fine, it's a loss. It hurts. But then on the other side, if you don't lose them, how would you meet the love of your life? The one you're going to have babies with. The one you're going to love till death do you apart. Okay? So take it as, okay, thank you God for letting me lose this person. Now bring me the right person. Now that's how I take breakup. When I break up, people are like, oh, don't you regret it? No, I don't. Why? Because I'm moving closer to my future husband. So why should I be bothered? Why should I be sad? Okay? Take it that way. And the third one is how to lose feelings for someone is to delete and remove everything from your phone. Delete the pictures, the videos, delete their number, go to your social media and delete them from it. Like, unfollow them. I don't believe in blocking because that's too petty. Maybe there will be a time where you guys need to share something, like maybe you might forget something, or they might want to ask you something which is very important. I don't believe in blocking. Leave that for when they are harassing you. Like, if the person is harassing you so bad and they're sending like a million messages at a time, then you should block them. But if they respect the fact that you deleted them from your social media, then let it be, like let it rest, okay? But find a way to remove them so you don't see anything about them, nothing about them. Keep them at arm's length so that you can live your best life. So don't watch their stories, don't watch their posts, don't go to their page, nothing. Don't call them, don't text them. It's not important anymore. It's over. Allow them, because if you keep calling them and texting them, you don't give them, it's like you don't respect their boundaries, because if they ask for the breakup, then that means they don't want you close to them. Because if they wanted you close to them, they won't break up with you. So respect the fact that they don't want you anymore, and then let them have their life, let them have their way, let them have their fun, and respect them, because that's their decision. Respect their decision, and you find a way. So this brings me to the fourth one. Fill your life up so you don't expect Some of you will break up with people, you expect them to come back, or you expect them to be sad so they'll come back to you. You're unhappy. That's why you expect these people to come back. Move on with your life. Now this is the time for you to decide, what are the things I want to do in my life? What are the things I never had the chance to do because I was with this person? Go out and do it. Alone or with friends. Fill your life up. Have your work. Have your friends. Have your hobbies. Hit the gym. Eat right. Like, travel. There is more to life than a man. Some of you, apart from men, you have nothing else in your head. It's sad. It's like, once you get married, you have them for the rest of your life. Okay, so use this time that you're single and nobody's wife to explore, to find out what's out there apart from your village. Find out what's above your village. Okay, and just live your life and get to know yourself. The last one, which I'm going to teach you how not to do this the next time. The next time, so you don't catch feelings for someone you can't get over, is have non-negotiables and be disgusted. Okay, be turned off if that guy doesn't show up to your non-negotiables. Okay, so like for instance, if this is my non-negotiable, if you're a guy who flirts with all the girls online, like every girl can have access to you, and you go around proposing to girls so that like I'm not enough for you. Look, I am enough for me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I get turned off when a guy is accessible to everybody and all the girls can have him. I get turned off. I am more of the exclusive type. So if you're not trying to be exclusive just like I am being exclusive to you, there is no point. I just cut it. I become disgusted and I don't want you anymore. So if I hear my man, or if I see my man trying to talk to other girls, trying to go out with other girls, just know I broke up with him, girl. Don't even tell me. I broke up with him already. So I don't know what your negotiable could be. It could be that he can have female friends. I don't know. I don't mind having female friends, but don't be disrespectful about it. Don't try to go out with other girls. That's mine. So that's mine. And then find that one negotiable or 2 or 3 non-negotiables. It's up to you. That's your standard. And be disgusted if a guy does that. So you can eliminate them fast. Have things that you consider as red flag from the beginning. Look at the red flags from the beginning and be disgusted as just like that. So be strict about your standards, about yourself. Love yourself, okay? And that's how you don't get walked over again. And you just see men as regular people. Or also find something that's ugly about him and be disgusted by him all the time, okay? So you don't catch feelings too deep. It's simple as that. Okay, thank you guys for listening. I'm Sis on Space. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.